Jim, a defeat at home there, that must be a tough one to take.
Well, it's I take full responsibility for that, because we changed the formation, the way we were going to play in the first half, and it was clear it didn't work. It's probably the first time I could say about, in terms of, you know, the opposition, that we weren't at it. So we made the change at half time, and I felt second half was so much better. If Rusty's chance, you know, he's 1-on-1 with the goalie goes in, I really feel we would have won the game, because we were on the front foot in the second half. We didn't create a lot after that. I think a couple of half chances. I think Mitch has a wee chance, maybe if he takes a better touch. The one at the end as well, I think it's Craig Slater. You know, I really felt in our second half we deserved to get something out of the game. I thought we were so much more organised, the guys knew our job, and I learned a lot today, and I've said that to the players. The defeat doesn't lie with them today, the defeat lies with me, how I set up in the first half. Nothing against the players that we took off at half time, it's just in terms of how we need to play and with the width, and try and get the ball into the wider areas and put crosses in the box, because we're a much more threatening team, and I think the players themselves, you know, understand that better, rather than how we tried to play in the first half. So it's not acceptable, but as I say, it's something massively learned for me.
Is it frustrating not to be able to capitalise on what was a very good performance last week?
Well, it was a very good second half performance. Obviously the conditions dictated that. Edinburgh, we knew were a good side. You know, they pass the ball well, they've got players in the middle of the park, they pass and move, their interchanging is excellent. You know, so credit to them, they've won the game, they've seen the game out. They were probably sort of hanging on towards the end, in terms of that seems to happen, but we just didn't quite get that break in front of goal, take that chance that presented itself to us. You know, I've encouraged the players as best I can, and just to stay focused. We've got 14 games, we've got games in hand, but we need to start winning games. We need to get that 3 points. It's been a long time since we had a victory, and it's frustrating, and sometimes it's deflating. There seems to be that sort of gloom sort of descending again, but we've got to change that, and we've got to change it quickly.
You did have the ball on the back of the net today. Blair Malcolm didn't seem very happy that it was ruled out. What were your thoughts on that?
Is it the one that comes off the underside of the bar? I'd need to look at it again. You know, we're a wee bit unlucky. It's a great effort. The goalie gets a good touch, comes off the underside of the bar. Probably against the run of play, because they were better than us at that point. Blair tucks it away, but you know, the flag went up fairly early. But once I see the sort of the recordings, then I'll be able to judge it.
How do you endeavour to turn this one around?
It's hard work. It's hard work, and you know, a lesson learned for me today. You know, how we need to play, and you know, it's a case of, you know, players fitting into that system, and when we need to make the changes. I thought the two lads that came on, particularly in the wider areas, gave us something. It gave us more of a threat. Nothing against Ruben and Chucky, but it was just different in terms of pace. But the way we set up with sort of 4-3-3 in the first half just was certainly, it was probably alien to the players, and obviously it is a system that didn't sort of get the better of Edinburgh. They were better than us in the first half, and I felt we had the better of the second half. But again, they took the chance that came its way, which we could have defended better. They took the chance that came their way, and they've taken the 3 points. You know, we'll not say nothing about how they've celebrated, but you know, every dog has its day, and we'll be back.
And is that the message going into next week? Every game's big now, but you'll need to get these 3 points at some point.
We need to get the 3 points, just to as I say, to lift the confidence, to lift the self-belief, to put a bit of pressure on the teams above us. We need to get some momentum going, because it's not just about winning one. You know, we're going to need to win more than one game. But getting that first win, that's been a long time since we beat Bonnyrigg. We've lost a lot of tight games. You know, I think 4 games or something. We've lost maybe 5 games, and we've lost by the 1 goal. So we've had a great chance in the second half to go on and maybe try and win that game there. But you know, it's a great save for the goalie. Big Rusty's 1v1. You'd expect a big one to tuck it away, but credit to the goalie, he's made a great save. And you can see the punters starting to get a wee bit restless.
I get the sense that you remain quite calm though about the situation and are confident this is going to turn around.
I have to be confident. I have to get that message through to my players. I came with that confidence. I really mean this. If I was taking the job today and we were in the position, I would still have the confidence with 14 games to go that I can get this team off the bottom of the league. And I did say it wouldn't be a quick fix. I fully expected us where we are now with some of the performance we had to be off the bottom of the league, but we've paid the price and missed chances, poor defending, and those two things combined cause you to lose games, and our luck's got to turn sometime. I felt we didn't get the big decisions last week. They went against us at Peterhead, but sometimes when you're down there at the bottom end, the breaks, the luck that you're looking for, you just need to sort of double your work rate, and hopefully it will change.
Thank you very much. Cheers.